Hi. I'm Luke.
What's up, you guys? We are... That's stupid. What's up, you guys? You know how much we love the food here in Greece, so today we are going to attempt to make one of our favorites. And I'm going to show you what that is. It is...
Octopus.
Topodi. We have a whole frickin' octopus here. Look at that.
Look how beautiful that is.
It's so beautiful. It's also so strange. Ugh.
We shall see what happens.
Here we go. So first things first, we have to trim this little baby. It's actually probably not a baby, it's probably a full-blown adult, but Luke gets the honor of trimming the tentacles off of the octopus.
So, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I did go to the local fishmonger today, and he gave us an octopus, and he did go ahead and cut the head off. But in terms of what we do next, I have no idea. So I'm just using scissors and cutting off each tentacle. And this could be completely inappropriate, but we are going to figure it out. And yes, you may be asking, why are you not using a knife and a cutting board? Well, I like to make things a little bit more challenging. So I'm just using some everyday everyday scissors, I should say. Not even cooking scissors. Yamas!
Look at that yumminess. Oh my god.
Here's the rest. Now I don't know, what are we supposed to do with the head? Looks like it's planed out. Do we do something with that?
It looks like something.
It's like Squidward's nose. Again, we'll just cut it with scissors. The type of scissors you grew up using in elementary school.
It's kind of like calamari, the head.
Calamari.
Calamarica.
Alright, so we just cut it in half. Let's try that.
Fine.
Alright.
Cool thing about cooking here in Greece. Simple ingredients, very few ingredients. Like for this dish, the octopus does the talking. So here are our ingredients for this awesome dish. As I said, olive oil, a staple in every Greek dish, red wine vinegar, white wine, balsamic vinegar, parsley, honey, salt, tomatoes, onion, lemon, bay leaf, pepper.
Let's talk about this salt.
Yeah, tell us about this salt,
So
Luke.
this salt is really special. Take a closer look at it. This salt is from the island of Kythera here in Greece, and it's very flaky sea salt.
Look,
and
your hand is
apparently,
dry. I could use some of that salt.
I know. Apparently, the way Kythera salt goes is it is still harvested naturally by the locals on the island of Kythera, where the waves from the Mediterranean and the Aegean go up onto the rocks. And apparently, it's the best kind of salt that you can have. It's got potassium, magnesium, and is naturally low in sodium chloride.
We're now to Luke's favorite part. What is it called, Luke, whenever you prepare all of your ingredients?
Mise en placing, or mise en place.
Mise en placing, yo. That sounds like a rap song. He's mise en placing it up, which ultimately means getting everything ready and chopped, so when you start cooking, it's just like bam, bam, bam. You're gonna Emerald Lagasse that shit. Check out that chopping action. You chop that tomato.
Well, I wish we had our old knives from the U.S. because they were a little bit sharper and nicer, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers.
So while Luke continues to mise en place, I'm continuing to drink Mythos, the Hellenic beer. I'm gonna start cooking the octopus. It goes in the pan and it cooks for an hour, roughly 40 minutes to 50 minutes. You don't want to overcook it because it gets too mushy, according to the website recipe that we found. And you don't want to undercook it because then it would probably taste disgusting. So, here goes nothing. Tentacles going in. The octopus has a lot of water content in it and a lot of salt content in it. So we add no salt and no water the entire time that we're cooking. We have red wine vinegar. Boop. Red wine vinegar. You can't really see that, but that's okay. Red wine vinegar. We have no tablespoons here in Europe, like none. You can even purchase them anywhere. So here, we're using a shot glass. I realized that 1 ounce is equivalent to 2 tablespoons. So we're gonna fill that up.
And we haven't really tried to look for the tablespoons, or I haven't at least. So if you have them, you can send them to us.
You can totally send us some tablespoons. That can be your contribution to our family. Okay. Then we need half a cup of dry white wine. I have no idea what kind this is.
It is dry. I checked the back.
Let's figure out what this is. That's probably a Sauvignon Blanc. Anyway, this is about 8 ounces. We need 4 ounces, which is half a cup. So you fill that halfway up. Boop! Add that into the mix. Then the last 2 things are these 2 beautiful bay leaves. Bam! We're gonna bring this baby to a boil and let it boil for about 40 minutes. Just until it starts to get, in the words of the brilliant writer on mygreekdish.com, until it gets crunchy. Here we go. Luke is continuing to mise en place for the onions, but first let me show you this onion. This onion, it's like an onion butt. Look at that little butt.
And I am crying.
Oh. Look at his tears. Look at the tears, friends.
Tears are coming.
Oh. We've been cooking our octopus for about 40 minutes now, and now it's time to check to see if it is tender enough to pull out of the boiling goodness.
All right, so this is after 40 minutes, as my wonderful, darling husband mentioned. So let's take a look. So we're going to use a knife. I do not have a paring knife, which is recommended, but we are going to just stick it in, correct?
Yup, stick it in.
And what kind of resistance should we have?
Like no resistance.
So we're still, it seems a little tough, so I guess that means we cook it a little longer?
When it offers a little resistance, according to the Google, you're supposed to check it again every 15 minutes. Okay. So we're going to put it back in for another 15 minutes and then see what happens.
We're going to look at the octopus, and we are going to see what is going on with it. And it definitely feels like it's got less resistance. So I think we may be good. Off to the next step.
So the next part of this process is taking the octopus out of the pan. Whoop-de-doo. We're going to put it into a different container, let it sit aside. Then we're going to take all the juice that's been cooking and we're going to set it into another bowl because we're going to use it later. So, let's take the octopus tentacles out of the pan. I can't decide if this smells good or if it smells like the ocean, which is good. You know that Febreze that you buy, like when you go to the store and they're like, ocean breeze. It doesn't smell like the ocean at all. This is actually what the ocean smells like. It smells like salt and fish. That's the ocean. Tong time. This might be borderline overcooked, but that's okay because it was our first time. I have removed all of the tentacles from the pan. It actually smells pretty good. One of the things that I learned, I don't know if you can see that, one of the things that I learned is that when the water changes color, that's when it's actually done. So that water is not clear at all. It's like murky brown. We're to the next step, which is searing the octopus. We'll see how this goes. Continuously drinking, of course, because, you know, that's what we do. Wholesome family entertainment right here. We're gonna sear the tentacles of the octopus, and we're gonna see how this goes. This could be a total freaking nightmare. This is the test right here. Searing the octopus. It's a test. We're getting a nice little crust on this bitch. Do I flip it?
It doesn't say to.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
We're going to throw in all this right here. So do you want to throw in some onions?
So we're going to throw in some onions, delicious onions. Just toss those into the pan. Some tomatoes. It's actually a lot of tomatoes. I feel like we're feeding an army. Some garlic. This is 2 cloves of garlic. And then, of course, no dish is complete without some olive oil. So we're going to put some olive oil in there.
It's about 1 to 2 tablespoons.
And then I think we're going to toss it.
Stir it up.
Five minutes cooking time. How's it going, Luke?
Great. I want some of that octopus. It smells good.
It does. It does smell good. So we are at the final phase of cooking our octopus, where we're going to add some balsamic vinegar and some honey, some parsley,
And the octopus juice.
and the octopus juice. And we're going to see how that goes.
It's a little fishy.
It's just a lot fishy. It's yummy.
It'll be good.
It'll be so good.
Amazing.
So good. Delicious.
All right. And here we go. So we are going to deglaze the pan a little bit. As you can see, there's some good things down here, good bits and pieces. So we are going to go ahead and deglaze it with some balsamic vinegar. Then we're going to add the honey and the octopus juices, reserves from earlier this evening. All right, now we are going to add the reserved octopus juice back in. And there's the bay leaf, along with the honey. Beautiful honey from here in Greece. Don't mind me, I am going to try and use my finger. It's just coordinating myself.
And then what are you going to do with that honey?
Oh, then I'm
You
going
gonna
to stick
stick
it in
it
the
in-
honey pot. No. But then I am going to add some fresh parsley at this point, and we're going to let it just cook for a few more minutes, about three minutes, and hopefully it will be delicious.
But you're going to eat that honey. Yes, eat that honey.
I like it.
We have finished our octopus, our first attempt at trying something totally new. And now it's time for the taste test. But first, as with any good seafood dish in Greece, as we were told by Yorgos at Akri, if you're ever in Athens, go to Kayseriani, Visit Akri. It is the best Greek food that you will ever have in your life. And he has told us that with any good seafood dish, you have to have sipuro. Or ouzo. But we are having sipuro. As we say, Stiniasus, right? Stiniasas. Stiniasu. Ke. Yamas. You feel it going down, y'all. You feel it going down.
Okay, can we dig in now? Can we try this?
Let's give it a try.
All right, I'm going to grab one octopus.
Tapodi. There's no O in the beginning of it.
I know.
All right, here we go. This is the test.
You know, for our first time, I give us a B.
I might give us a B minus.
Yeah, I think it's a little chewy. I think that flavor-wise is good.
I think for a first go, we did a pretty awesome job.
I
So,
think we did too.
guys, what we learned here tonight, don't be afraid of trying new things. That's the most important part.
Make octopus.
Just do it. And if you like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe down below. Also, you'll find the recipe that we prepared tonight down below. Y'all, here's the deal. Nothing compares to really good fresh seafood. Enjoy life. Live the Greek way.
Come visit us. Keseriani, Athens.
Yassas.